Let's now cross over live to Mombasa County, where we have our reporter Kevin Mutai on standby. Kevin, we understand that targeted testing is still ongoing in Mombasa, as health officials are depending on the exercise to isolate those who have been infected by the COVID-19. Just give us a glimpse of what the situation is from that region.
Well, thanks, Zainab, and we're glad to join the broadcast from Bamburi here in Mombasa. And of course, that is a key point that health authorities are definitely using right now to try and trace the infected persons for COVID-19 here in Mombasa. Remember, during daily briefings from the Ministry of Health, Mvita constituency is one of the areas that has registered quite a number of coronavirus cases, with at least 5, not even less than 5 cases being reported recently. We saw that and figure increasing every day, of course, to a number of more than 250 people who have been reported to have been infected with the disease. But of course, also the exercise that has been going on not only in Vita, but of course also in the neighboring constituency of Likoni is an exercise that health authorities are depending so as to reach out to the infected persons and of course isolate them, and of course also instituting other measures to try and stem the spread of the virus, not only in those 2 regions, but of course the entire Mombasa County, which is under containment. And of course also as the days go by, most of the people are expecting to hear from the government as we near towards the deadline on the cessation of movement. And of course also many businesses are still reeling from the effects of COVID-19. And here, as you can see, those pictures coming to you live, these are food items that will be distributed to the key players in the tourism industry. We have here drivers who have been affected because of the COVID-19, and I'll just quickly speak to one of the drivers. Kwanza kabisa, anza kwa majina, waitwa nani, halafu tueleze uko hapa kwa sababu gani leo.
Mimi kwa majina naitwa Francis Kivaso Usisa. Mimi ni driver wa Safari Tours. Niko hapa kwa ajili tangu watangaze ugonjwa wa COVID-19. Kazi imeharibika ya tour kabisa. Hata familia zetu ziko na shida. Hatuna pato lolote ambayo tunapata. Lakini nashukuru kwa hii county ya Mombasa, ule msaada ambao wametuletea. Ingalau utatuposhi kama kwa siku 2 ama wiki moja hivi, ndio familia zetu zipate chakula. Yeah.
So, this particular exercise, Zainab, is not only happening here, but has been going on in various parts within the county of Mombasa. And I'll just quickly engage one of the officers from the county government to just bring us up to speed on other mitigating areas that are being focused on to ensure that they cushion residents from the effects of COVID-19. Please just introduce yourself and tell us. We're seeing that this is extending to other players within the tourism industry. So are we expecting to see more of this, and of course also maybe touch a little bit on other mitigating measures that you're introducing to stem the spread of the virus?
My name is Asha Abdi. I'm the acting chief officer in charge of trade and tourism. Today we are here to distribute food parcels to 120 families, and these are tour drivers who have been mostly affected by the pandemic. And this is part of the county-wide emergency and nutrition support program, which was rolled by His Excellency the Governor Hassan Ali Joho, and is meant to actually support 227 vulnerable households within Mombasa and in all the 6 sub-counties within the county. So today we are here to actually support the tourism industry. Remember, this is one of the industries that has been hit the hardest after the COVID-19 pandemic, and they could actually use all the support they can get. The county government of Mombasa currently is working on an economic stimulus package, which is actually meant to support businesses which are operating within the tourism industry and to cushion them from the economic effects of COVID-19. At the same time, the county has a number of plans that we intend to implement. At the moment, we are also running a campaign encouraging all visitors that have been previously planning to visit Mombasa to actually not cancel their visit to Mombasa, but to postpone. And Mombasa has a lot to offer. This is a county that has a lot of areas and tourism products that people in the world can actually enjoy, and we're actually encouraging them not to cancel but to postpone their visit. When this is all over, we are going to come back and actually enjoy the best of tourism product which Mombasa has to offer. So basically that's why we are here today, to support the 120 tour drivers who are here with us today. We have programs to actually upscale the program to cover other drivers who are affected. So this is just phase one of the project. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Well, of course, that is an official from the county government of Mombasa. And speaking about the tourism industry, it is one of the sectors that has really taken a hit since the outbreak of the COVID-19. Hotels have closed up, employees have been sent home either on leave or unpaid leave. So it is something that everyone and most of the residents here in Mombasa are expecting things to return to normal. But of course, for this to happen, then of course the government still maintains that they must keep, or rather follow the guidelines and protocols issued by the Ministry of Health in the efforts of dealing with the spread of the virus. Back to you, Zainab.
All right, thank you, Kevin Mutai.